Special thanks to Luke Mooney and Amalia Lotharius for supporting this podcast. If you want to support us too, click on the link in the description or go to patreon.com/outontop.
It's 10 p.m., which means it's time for Out on Top. Hello and welcome to episode... I'm really setting myself up for failure with this.
11.
Sure, probably. 11.
It's a guess.
Fuck it. Episode, whatever this is, of Out on Top. Today I'm Jacob.
Yesterday he was.
I did the same thing on the Wii games too. Today I'm joined by, y'all can introduce yourselves.
Allie. Emma.
Zane.
And today we answer the age-old question, the one that's been on all of your minds. What is the best state? And when we say state, we're not talking about like liquid, solid, plasma, or gas.
Because it's solid.
What?
For another day.
Ooh, yeah, okay. We are talking about what's the best United States state in the United of States. We got a doozy up in here. There was a bit of chaos trying to set up. We have been trying to do this one since basically the beginning of the show.
Long time.
And today we are finally getting to it. Mm-hmm. You may notice there is no Out on Top logo on the TV, and that's because we were too lazy to do that.
Budget cuts.
But maybe there's one on the wide shot. Who knows? Let's just I don't know. Let's just get into it, I guess. I haven't visited all of these states, so none of us.
Oh yeah, well, should we explain how it worked? Like everyone
any of us.
everyone has picked like 4 states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So every single person will be able to talk about. Every single one of these states will have at least one person who's willing to talk about it. And without further ado, y'all know what time it is.
Round 1.
First up, okay. Who made this bracket?
Yeah, they really want me and Jacob to beef.
All right. So we have. Well, okay.
It's Texas versus Arizona.
It's Texas versus Arizona. For those of you who know us, which is all of you, I am from Arizona. Zane is from Texas.
Yeah.
I guess the one difference between us is one of us has their state, their entire personality. Has their state, being their entire personality.
I wonder who that is.
Whoa.
It's not my entire personality. I'm so much more.
You have so much Texas
Okay.
memorabilia in your dorm room.
Texas.
Every
is a part of
single time you say anything, it's like, we don't have that shit in Texas.
You have a neon Texas light in your dorm room, and it hangs above your desk.
Shout out to Mom for that. She didn't want me to forget my roots.
Aww.
Love you, Mom.
Aww.
Okay, so
My
I guess
parents said, "Don't forget your roots. Don't be friends with anybody from Dallas."
Well, you didn't listen, did you?
Are you from Dallas?
Dallas area.
Whoa.
Dallas area, Frisco.
Are we just going to be doing accents this whole time?
got doxxed.
Does Arizona have an accent?
Sorry, we can cut that if you
Nah,
want.
it's all good.
Do you know how many people there are?
I dare you to
You
come
know how
for
many
me.
people there are in Dallas? Okay, first of all, to get this out of the way, have either one of you visited Texas or Arizona?
I've been in the Dallas airport, and it was the worst experience of my life.
You've been in the airport? You took 1 foot in the airport.
DFW?
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, DFW.
Yeah, we were gonna do a connecting flight to Colorado.
Oh, I've heard this story.
Or no,
actually.
Wyoming, one of the two. And we were gonna go through like up north, like Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, when we got on the flight, they said, "I'm sorry, guys, there's been a change. We're going south to Texas, and then we'll go up." Instead of going north to Chicago and going down. And I go to the Dallas airport, and we're walking through, and we see this sports bar. And we're like, all right, cool. We like a good sports bar. We walk up, and instead of... It wasn't football season, and they didn't really have any sports to play. Instead of playing Dallas Cowboy winning games, they decided to play Philadelphia Eagles losing games.
That's so goated. That
And
is so
I just had to
goated.
sit there and see this
That
on
is
the
amazing.
TV.
And
Wow.
you're from Philly,
Yeah. I'm from Philly. I'm an Eagles fan.
but it's like it's not really much of your personality.
Nah, she doesn't. She doesn't.
She doesn't bring it
Wow.
out
I
much.
think I put in my bio that Philly is my personality.
all three of you actually, I'm feeling like I'm surrounded by these three people because your whole every other sentence that you say is
No.
well, in Florida, blah blah blah, or well, I'm from Florida.
No.
Every single time you meet a new person, you always start off with I'm from Florida.
Well, they
But-
asked
Is that
me
not-
where
is that
I'm
not true?
from.
She goes, I'm from Florida, but
No,
Yes.
you say
Yes.
you for how unproud of Florida you claim to be. You talk about Florida like more than I've heard him talk about Texas, which
Whoa.
is saying
That's
something.
not
That's saying a
true.
lot.
Well, also I spend a proportionally
More-
larger amount
yes.
of time with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still something. Like you say it a lot. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, how often do you hear? Back in Arizona, blah blah blah, from me.
Well, to
I
be
hear that a
fair,
little
you'll
bit.
talk about Sacramento more than you'll talk about Arizona.
Well, yeah, but I don't talk about things that are specific to Sacramento. I'll just be like, oh, my friends in Sacramento did this shit. I mean, actually, something that I will
Well-
say is in El Dorado Hills, there's nothing to do in that stupid town.
That's because, like, I would
Yeah.
argue that. Like, Florida's crazy, so there's stories there.
Mm-hmm.
Texas is just awful, so I'm sure there's stories there. And
Texas-
Philly
Texas
is the
is
best city
iconic.
on earth, so of course
What?
we've got some great
well,
stories.
Philly is not a state.
You just said Philly's
Yeah.
the best state of
Oh, no, I said city. I said city.
Oh,
No,
you
I
did?
know, but Philly's
I
not
thought
a
you said
state.
state.
And we're not we're not sitting here talking about the
I
best
will say,
city.
I have been to Texas and it was a positive experience.
It's
Okay.
it's a really nice place.
Okay.
I've also
Yeah.
I've flown over Texas, so technically
No,
Well, I've flown over
I've
Arizona.
been to the
It was hot. It was so hot.
in the plane.
What does Texas have other than Texans? Like people.
Oh, I've been to Arizona
I don't know.
too.
What
I
do you
need to.
mean? What do we have?
I thought you
other
said
than
you-
Texans.
Like,
What
do you
does
have?
Hawaii have other than
like,
Hawaiians?
Other than
Yeah.
no, I mean like other than residential areas, because Arizona's got the Grand Canyon, and
have you heard of Six Flags?
every state's got
Yeah.
its own Six
That's
Flags
not true.
nearby. Yes, it's true.
You
New
wanna know why?
Jersey's got Six Flags.
It's called Six Flags because there's like 6 states it's in. You know that,
Okay,
right?
but-
and it originated in Texas because the name like Six Flags over Texas is because 6 different countries, actually they're kind of like same countries, but like at different time periods, have owned Texas. And one of those is
Whoa.
the Republic of Texas, which was when Texas seceded from Mexico and was its own independent state.
and then you
Whoa.
guys failed
That's
and had
goated.
to get
Succeeded.
in
Is that what you hold up
drawn
on right
into
now?
the U.S.
Yeah, but has Philadelphia ever done anything independent? Or
Why are we talking about Philadelphia, bruh?
'Cause that-
You're
that's
talking
what
about
you're saying.
Arizona.
That's what
Wait,
you're
wait,
saying.
Arizona.
Independent. We were the basis of the revolution. Not
Emma,
independence.
contain
I'm
yourself.
sorry.
we
I'll
got-
save it for Philly.
Pennsylvania.
Okay, first of all, Arizona. It was never its own country, but it does have one of the national parks. I feel like Arizona is also characteristically hot, but it's also like, I
And
feel
there's
like,
like no rain there, right? Like very rarely rains.
oh God, dude. Oh God, dude. It doesn't rain, bruh.
Yeah.
It doesn't rain.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
Arizona's not
it's like
that bad.
it's like desert, right? Cactuses and just. I know like tech like. a lot
Hey,
of
but
people-
Arizona's got In and Out. I mean, technically, so that's a California thing, but
Texas
like
has
Arizona,
it out too.
Arizona got first.
Doesn't matter.
I think but it was in the 1900s
Well,
or whatever,
do
and
y'all
they were.
have, do y'all have Whataburger?
We might
No,
actually.
I think
I'm
that's a
not
big
sure.
Texas thing, right? And that's only Texas.
Well, I don't think it's only Texas.
But is it any good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Are you
Honestly,
sure?
I don't even like In and Out that much.
In and Out's kind of.
In and Out's overrated.
Yeah,
I
In-N-Out
like
is
In-N-Out.
overrated.
Okay.
But
Muya is better.
who here's a fan of Dr Pepper?
No. We got
Um,
one
Was
I-
that
person in
from
the audience.
Texas?
Mm-hmm.
You just know
Whoa.
everything. I couldn't name a single thing from Arizona. Wait, wait, Emma, can you look
It's
up?
because he looked it up beforehand because he was scrolling
No,
on his
no.
phone.
Can
and
you look
turned
up
to me.
significant things from Arizona?
I knew that
Because I'm
before.
running out of shit
My
here.
mom loves Dr Pepper. Like loves it.
I will say I have been to Arizona.
Yeah. What?
I have.
Where?
Because so isn't Nevada and Arizona, they border?
You guys got the Hoover Dam.
I
Yes.
think New Mexico separates.
No. Yes, that's
them.
exactly what it is. They
Is
do
it-
because Arizona.
Is it New Mexico then Arizona, or
No.
is it Arizona then?
Well,
New
it's not like a
Mexico?
perfect grid, like shit's bordered. But I know Nevada's
the
here.
Hoover
and
Dam. The Hoover Dam is right next to Arizona. So
Americans
you
and their
literally just
geography.
What's the Hoover Dam?
Hoover Dam. So
Who's Hoover?
I'll get to
What's a
President
dam?
Hoover.
What?
President Hoover.
Oh, I
a
thought you were
dam
talking about like the
for
Hoover
water.
vacuum.
Joking.
Okay, good.
Wait, does Arizona
the
have that
beavers?
that place where like all, like 4 states touch at one time?
I think
and
it's
you can
one
be in,
of
like 4 states
no, is
at
it?
once?
I think it may be the
No, that's
Dakotas.
Colorado.
No,
No, it's not the Dakotas.
It's not the Dakotas.
It's definitely not
It's
the
Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and
Nevada.
Approximately.
Utah is in the.
What are we talking about?
Can anyone
Oh my
pull up
God.
a map of the United
Okay,
States?
we're getting off.
yes,
we're getting off
Arizona.
topic.
Yo, our geography is just so fucked up.
Awful.
Anyways, so I've been to Arizona. I lived in Arizona. I grew up in Arizona. I got a lot of heart in Arizona. A lot of my best friends are in Arizona. My sister goes to Arizona State University, and my dad works in Arizona. That was just a shit ton of personal information I just gave out. But point is, if they say home is where the heart is, my heart's in Arizona.
85%
My
of,
heart's in Texas, then.
Arizona's land comprises of national forests, national parks,
Wow.
recreation, and wilderness areas. So if you're a wilderness lover, Arizona's got you.
What the fuck?
Thank
if you're
you,
a wilderness,
okay.
if you're a wilderness lover, do not step out in Arizona because you will
Yeah.
get cooked. In Arizona, you can fucking you can fry an egg on the sidewalk.
That sounds awesome.
Texas,
sounds
but like,
so
okay,
awesome.
Texas is so big that like there is like places like that. Like there's like a ranch in Texas that's bigger than all of Rhode Island. Like just for comparison, Texas is like
Yeah,
ginormous. So
but
if you want to talk about like outside and nature and stuff, Texas has it.
Yeah, Arizona. doesn't.
Actually,
fuck Arizona.
This is
Yeah.
for a
So
later.
are we Team Texas here?
Okay.
Who's
No, Team Arizona.
I'm Team Arizona.
Are you guys serious?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm Team Texas.
Okay.
Jacob.
What?
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be. This talk helped convince me that the only
Okay,
reason
wait,
why I'm
wait.
so fond of Arizona is because my friends are there and because I grew up there. Arizona
Okay.
has honestly jack shit to do, and I mean, it's got some landmarks, but ultimately, it doesn't
it's got
excuse any of
Phoenix.
its.
History-wise,
What the fuck you gonna do with
Texas,
Phoenix, dude?
Texas
I've
wins.
been
Why-
with
why are
from
you voting
Phoenix. I used to
Arizona?
go to Phoenix.
I like the idea of its like. I like its landscape. I like.
I thought you said you had a positive experience in Texas.
I did.
And I just talked about Texas landscape.
Yeah,
Texas has
I-
so
Yeah,
much.
wait. What
Both of
positive
them-
experience did you have in Arizona?
I walked to Arizona from the Hoover Dam.
That's a far walk.
I went to the
It was
Arizona.
not far. It's like,
And that was a reason for you to pick
and then
Arizona over Texas?
No, because Emma said the fact about
They're
the
only
land.
It's got a lot
Texans in
of
Texas?
national land. It like it's really
Well,
I'm
yeah, I mean, it's
honestly,
got- it's-
I'm ambivalent with both of these.
What about
It's
my
got-
facts? Like
I'm
Dr.
just really
Pepper?
against Texas. I just want to see Texas go out in the
You know
first
what?
round.
No, Allie, that fact I will say
She's
is
targeting
like,
me.
But I like the desert.
I'm not
That's what it
targeting
is.
you. I'm
If
targeting the
thinking
Dallas
of, like,
Cowboys.
where I want to like visit and like be in, I do enjoy desert areas.
I would much
Texas has
rather
it.
go to Arizona
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like,
that's-
see the
it
Grand
does?
Canyon,
yeah,
guys.
it has beaches. It has it has deserts.
Desert. Okay.
Texas has got it all, man.
Yeah.
Texas has
it's
it all,
got
but
it all.
Texas doesn't have the Grand Canyon.
I didn't know.
Okay, what
that
the fuck are you gonna do with the Grand Canyon?
You
You're gonna look at it?
Yeah.
It's all
You're gonna go there, you're gonna look at it,
You
you're
got
gonna be like, wow, that's
looking at
cool.
an image. Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
It's awesome.
well,
And it was in a a Percy Jackson book. Yeah, it was in a Percy Jackson book.
the Grand Canyon was.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, I do love Percy Jackson, but I think I didn't know.
Allie, don't go to the dark side.
I may go to the dark
Allie,
side.
don't go against me.
I did have a
it's-
positive
come on.
experience, and
What reason would anyone have to pick Arizona? Like,
I
what the
don't know.
fuck's in
This is
Arizona?
coming from a dude from
because
Arizona.
no,
I mean-
Jacob, nothing's in Arizona, right? But
Maybe
that
that-
beats Texas because there's so many bad things in Texas.
There's so many bad things in Arizona. I mean, there's nothing good in Arizona, dude.
She's just talking about the Dallas Cowboys. That is literally it.
That's a bunch of reasons.
Okay,
why.
so,
All
Allie,
their
are you
fans.
Texas?
I think I may be Texas.
All right, Texas,
Thank you.
Texas.
Hallelujah.
I mean, I'm from Arizona. Sorry. But it looks like Texas is going up there,
Yeah.
which means Will has to get up from his precious seat. By the way, bracket cam, we got that going on, and Will is on bracket. Thank you. Look at him.
It was fun to visit Texas. You know,
Yeah.
it was
It
fun.
was not fun to visit Texas.
I mean, you
Next
did
up,
have
we
fun.
got a doozy. It's Nevada versus. Okay, come on.
okay.
Okay, come on.
Here we go.
This is about to get. We got
Here we
Nevada
go.
v Pennsylvania, and what's in Pennsylvania? Pencils and Philadelphia.
And veins.
And
Yeah, and yeah.
All right. Can I say my piece?
Yes.
It's not just Philly.
Wait, hold on. I have a
Okay?
question. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
Okay.
But
Zane, that could be used exactly against you.
I'm from Texas.
just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
She's not
Just,
owning her state. She's owning her city.
I'm owning my
That's
city.
there's a difference.
You
there.
know, there's Philadelphia or Pennsylvania differs like really culturally throughout the state. Like Philly and Pittsburgh, they don't have the same vibes at all. So it, as a state, we're not necessarily a cohesive unit. So I'm from the Philly area, and so I talk a lot about Philly and that.
Is that like a positive thing, like not being cohesive or like having like different things?
It's very cool because you get a lot of different cultures. Like we used to,
Okay.
you can go out to like Amish country, and like see that culture, and it's not your own, and it's a very different community, but you can sort of get an understanding of it from being in such close proximity. There's a lot of like farming country. You can go out and like sort of, there's good farmers markets and things like that. It's really cool. We've got the Hershey's chocolate theme park and factory.
Theme park.
Theme park?
Yes,
Theme
it's
park?
a theme park. You go
What the
there.
fuck are you gonna do there?
Have you, wait,
Visit the Hershey man?
Have you
Go on
guys?
the rides.
Yes, there is a. Wait, have you guys visited Pennsylvania?
No.
No.
I have.
Okay.
You've been everywhere, Allie. Wow.
Allie really has been everywhere.
Aw, you guys. Yeah, I went. Okay, I went to the Hershey Park, and it smells like chocolate. It literally smells like
I
chocolate.
wonder why.
No, I didn't go to the theme park, but they have like this really cool like on the Hershey, Pennsylvania is a place like Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Is it anything like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
It kind of is
A little bit,
actually.
yeah. You get to go in and you
yes.
see how the chocolate works, and they got like pipes full of chocolate.
Yes, and you get to make
And you
your own
get to-
Who are the
chocolate bar,
Oompa Loompas?
and you get to go on this riverboat tour.
There were no Oompa
Do they have
Loompas.
short people?
They don't have. They don't have Oompa Loompas.
What the fuck? What are we paying for?
But yes,
You get to try a bunch of chocolate. It's really
Yes.
fun. They also host girls and boys track
in
state championships in Hershey.
wow.
We also have Scranton, so if you're an Office fan, like that's us too. Like we have Scranton and there's
Whoa.
Scranton University.
Okay.
Whoa.
If you're trying to push me towards Philadelphia,
It's not just Philly, man. We got everything.
okay, sorry.
you have the
If you're trying to
founding
push me
fathers.
if you're trying to push me
the
towards
Liberty Bell. Sorry.
The history in Pennsylvania, but Philadelphia especially, is hard to match in most other places of the country if you're thinking about like
American.
the
history.
Revolution.
What
if
are you?
If you're trying to push me onto Pennsylvania, you got to find a different angle because one, I don't like Hershey's chocolate.
Me neither. I don't
Two.
like chocolate either.
Two, I've never seen The Office,
I love The Office. That was a good
and I don't give a crap about like founding fathers. I couldn't name two founding fathers. That's not true. That's not true. But it just illustrates my point. Nevada. What happens in Nevada? Vegas.
Gambling.
What else happened in Nevada?
Gambling.
What else happened in Nevada?
Gamba.
You don't gamble.
I've been to a casino.
I gamble.
I've
You
gambled.
don't gamble either.
What happened?
Jacob, you
I don't
gamble?
sports gamble. What happened? What happened? What else happened in Nevada? Jacob happened in Nevada.
Whoa.
You were conceived in Nevada.
I came out of the. I came out the pisser.
Out the
In Nevada.
pisser.
Pisser.
He was born in Nevada.
I was born in Vegas. I was born in
You were
Vegas.
born in Vegas.
Oh
You're
my
a born
God.
gambler.
Yeah, that's why I gamble.
Wow. Without Nevada,
You
no
gamble.
Jacob.
Can I
Anyways.
just say,
Wow.
Pennsylvania also gambles. We're
Are they
just
known for it?
no, we're not known for it, but I would argue that that's kind of a good thing. We've got so many other things that we're known for. Also,
Yeah, but they're kind of like boring.
What are you
things.
known for? What is Pennsylvania known
She already
for?
said the farmers market. Like, there's farmers markets everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Hershey
Okay, wait,
Chocolate
wait.
Factory. There's
Don't
Six
like
Flags,
Hershey's.
There's Disney World. Like, you can't. Like, that's not
you
like
got
a
to
very
research
cool
Arizona,
amusement
so let me
park.
just.
I was.
Doesn't Las Vegas like have like the M&M museum or whatever?
Okay,
And then like
okay.
it also has like
Do
the
they?
Eiffel. Yes, the Eiffel Tower.
but
Well, yeah, that's just like the strip.
What about the
That's
state
everything.
outside of Las Vegas? Because if we're talking about the state as a whole, like Philly has so much fun stuff in it and cool stuff. Like we got the cheesesteaks and we got the Eagles and
Okay,
we got our
okay.
sports culture. Like we climb poles, man.
What
We're
does
crazy.
Vegas have? Because I'm
So,
gonna
like-
be honest.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
but Nevada's
Nevada
outside
of Vegas, what do
Yeah.
they have?
I mean, Nevada.
Let Jacob
Nevada.
look up some
you
things
gotta look
about
it up because I'm
Nevada.
looking at Pennsylvania.
I don't.
Okay. Here, Jacob, you can. Take my
Thanks,
phone.
buddy.
We had the first hospital. Come on now.
Wow.
We had the first hospital in the country.
The first hospital is probably the worst hospital. Some of you got
But
to
at
keep in
least
mind.
it was first.
We also got mountains, like if you like the Poconos. Like you can go up, you can go skiing. Like they've got a ton of fun stuff in the mountains. Like
What are some weird laws in Pennsylvania?
weird laws in Pennsylvania.
Y'all like gold?
Okay.
Fourth largest gold producing state in the U.S.
Wow.
Nevada.
Wow.
Okay, but Pennsylvania's the
Actually,
keystone
largest.
state because we
Fourth in
produce
the world.
limestone, which is way more important. I will
Fourth-
say.
Gold.
What, limestone?
Gold is literally what gives money our value. Think about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shoot.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Nevada is a crucial part.
Okay,
of
wait.
life.
So what are you on, Allie?
I really don't know. I mean, I visited both these places.
Oh, Pennsylvania law prohibits
know.
people from sleeping on top of a refrigerator outdoors.
Wow, that's
But-
pretty crazy.
But I want to sleep on a
Also,
refrigerator
wait.
outdoors. That's shit. I don't want to go to Pennsylvania
Before
now.
the podcast
You
too,
can't have donkeys on the trolley in Pittsburgh.
Emma was literally talking about like how she has to sleep with bed bugs.
No, that is not
That
true.
is disgusting.
That's not true.
Oh, shit.
I said,
Bed bugs is a
Game
huge problem
changer.
in Philadelphia for
That's-
sure. And you said it was out of state or out of Philadelphia, Philadelphia.
Yeah, dude, I feel like
and
if
you're
we-
in the woods,
if
so that
we-
means bed bugs are everywhere. Or at
yeah,
least
but
in,
like
a-
everyone has bed bugs. It's just Philadelphia is more known for it than most other cities.
That's
but like,
That's
not
not
a
a
good
good thing.
thing.
but like Philadelphia is just kind of crazy in general.
You're
like,
right. I think
like-
I'm going Vegas
Yeah,
for this
me-
one.
I
Wait,
think-
what are you
think so,
talking
too.
about, dude? What are you
I
talking
think
about?
I'm going Nevada.
We're more exciting than Nevada.
I will.
I
There's nothing
don't
in
think you're
Nevada.
more exciting than Nevada.
There's nothing in Nevada outside of Vegas.
That doesn't mean that you're more exciting
There's
than
nothing
Vegas.
in Nevada outside
Yeah,
of
but
It
Vegas.
doesn't mean you're
just
more
try to
exciting
argue,
than
like,
Vegas.
We have so much
Pittsburgh,
more stuff.
Scranton, like those are
You're
like.
a huge Office fan. What are you talking about? And you're
Yeah,
using
I know,
things
but
I said before the
but
podcast
they didn't
against
film.
me.
They didn't.
I
film
told
The
you that
Office in
fact.
there.
Hey, that's the fifth,
No,
man.
you did not. I literally looked that up. That's why
Anyways,
I asked you
fellas.
that.
I asked you, are there bed bugs in Philadelphia? And you said, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
I'm
like, it's
Nevada.
everything.
I'm Nevada.
I'm Nevada.
What are you? Allie.
I honestly am Pennsylvania
Why?
Like,
Give me
literally-
state your reasoning.
because there's like I think most of the draw for Nevada comes from Las Vegas, and I remember visiting as a kid, and like there really wasn't much to do. Like I remember going into the casinos, everything smelled like smoke.
You're a kid, though, to be
No,
fair.
you are a kid. But that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I think Pennsylvania was really cool.
The first
I think there's
computer existed in
fun for
Pennsylvania.
everyone.
Existed in Pennsylvania. The first computer could have existed
The first
everywhere.
piano in America was built in Pennsylvania.
I don't give a shit where it was
You
built.
you like pianos?
I think Pennsylvania.
You're reaching,
One
bro.
of our top industries is healthcare.
Let Allie speak, Emma.
Sorry.
I think I'm also on your. I don't know. I'm again kind of like I don't know. Both are chill, I guess. But I guess Pennsylvania was fun. We went on 4th of July weekend. They get lit on 4th of July. Like there
Yeah,
are
we do. You
You heard it here
impersonators.
first, folks. They get lit on 4th of July.
Like
Because I
like,
guarantee you, you go to Vegas on 4th of July, everyone's
No.
just sleep
no,
fest.
no.
Yeah.
No.
They take
like,
the day
Vegas
off.
also gets
Close all the casinos.
But like it's crazy to be in Pennsylvania. Like the founding, like you have people impersonating founding fathers. I mean, I went to a purely tourist side of things. Same thing with Nevada.
Where did you go?
Las Vegas
The
literally
museum
has
with
the
the founding
Eiffel
fathers.
Tower.
Guys,
Yeah,
It
but
has, it
we
has
have
like
the
all
rock-
sorts
no,
of
I
stuff.
know. That was
and
really
like,
cool.
We have some
like
of the-
belly dancers on the streets. Like there's always
Hell
something
yeah.
crazy.
It was-
if you want to talk about like the crazy people and like who are dressing up,
No,
whatever.
not
and then,
crazy
like,
people.
Las Vegas.
Hold up. No, if you want to talk about crazy people dressing up, like, have you seen the Mummers Parade?
No.
No.
Dude, it's like crazy. Look at this.
Guys, I just got to say, we got to get through the rest of
This
all
is
gonna be a
16
long
We have
in 8
Jason
minutes.
Kelsey. Guys, please.
Guys, we got to get
Please.
through
Only
you
guys,
care about Jason
we got to
Kelsey.
get through the rest of this in 8 minutes.
Taylor Swift is from Pennsylvania. We have so many more people than Nevada.
I'm sorry, I'm not budging on this one.
Me neither.
You should. It's the best.
Yeah, that's coming from you, bruh. Allie.
Is there a potential budget?
No swing.
I mean,
No swing.
Nevada brought Jacob.
No, Allie, that's not a good argument.
No. I gotta
without,
go
without
for
Nevada, no Jacob.
Are you-
No,
Yeah,
I gotta.
exactly.
and
But
without
I still,
Jacob, no Out on Top podcast. We wouldn't be.
Wow.
We would be here if it weren't
No,
for
Allie, no,
Nevada.
No, but it's
Allie,
gotta be
that's not a good
Pennsylvania.
because he's from Arizona.
It's gotta be. It's. Well, wait, no, he was born
but
in
he's
Nevada.
from Arizona. Dude, we got Bradley
I'm
Cooper.
from Sacramento.
I'm from the
I
same
just-
town as Bradley Cooper. Like,
Well,
come on
Bradley
now.
Cooper went to Vegas in The Hangover.
I don't know. You're kind
We
of
got Will
reaching.
Smith.
You're kind of just reaching right now. Like you
I'm
don't.
not reaching.
No,
We
like,
just got so
you're-
many good things. I have to Google them to remember them all because we have so many good things.
Okay, well let's
Okay.
let's hear
Kobe
some things off the
Bryant
dome.
was born in Philadelphia. Basketball fans, Kobe Bryant. He was born in Philadelphia. He went to high school in Philadelphia. He went to Lower Merion High School.
Wow.
Very cool.
I'm talking.
Okay, so no budging, right? No budging.
don't
We've all
know.
made our peace.
I honestly feel I've already committed to Pennsylvania.
Yes, you
so
have.
It would break Emma's heart if I left.
It's gonna break my
The
heart if
reason-
this
Don't worry
goes
about
out.
someone else's feelings. Do what you want to do.
I
It's
know.
your
It was
opinion.
fun. I mean, honestly, both of them are fun.
Okay.
You had
All
a
right,
bad time in
tiebreaker.
Pennsylvania.
Nevada.
all
There we
right.
go.
All right. I don't know what thought there is to
We
go
have
here.
the most interesting foods.
I didn't even.
We
Oh.
do.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Whoa!
Oh, thank God.
Yay. Okay.
Alaska versus Arkansas. Let's just get this shit over with. Alaska.
1,000%. Alaska.
Alaska's pretty. Alaska's.
No, okay, wait. Alaska is pretty. but it's like realistically all snow. Like they literally have to,
No, what? No,
No.
it's no.
Hold on.
Realistically, it's not
Have you-
all snow.
they,
Actually,
they have to pay people to live there because nobody wants to do it.
No.
Yeah,
It
isn't it one of
suns
the
up
least
all the
populated
time.
states?
it is.
No.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
least
it is.
populated
It is,
state,
and it's
right?
the biggest
Definitely.
state.
Because
That's
it's
so
the biggest.
No, but
wait, hold on.
that speaks to like
Okay.
like people not wanting to live there.
I just think Alaska's got it. It has nothing to do with like with livability. It also has to do everything with like geographically. Also, where it is, the story behind
Yeah.
Alaska. I have no idea what it is, but I'm sure it's fascinating.
America bought
The
it from
story.
Russia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
became
called
a
the
state.
icebox because no one
Well,
lived there.
shit,
and it
that's
was cold.
interesting.
It became a state.
What
in
is okay? I guess
1959.
I pose you this. I retort. What does Arkansas have?
Okay.
Please.
if you
Who
wanna talk-
here? Wait,
if
are you the
wanna
one who
talk-
brought Arkansas?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to talk about like nature and its beauty, Arkansas is like one of the top ranked states in terms of like nature.
Are you?
There-
Did you pull that out of your ass?
No, I'm like that's like a fact. 'Cause
What number
I,
is it?
I was thinking about going to school there. I think it was like 4 or something. It's in the top 4 for sure.
Hmm.
Arkansas. I went like the reason why because I know so much about it is because my cousins and Nan and Papa used to live there, and so we would like visit there a lot. And like my Nan and Papa literally had like acres and acres of land. So if you're into like that outdoorsy vibe, that like kind of like living in nature and stuff, like Arkansas is where it's at.
It's
Okay,
not
can I
better than
counter?
Alaska,
And the
though.
weather is way better than
Can I
what you're going to get in
counter?
Alaska.
Okay, so Alaska has so much to do outdoors. There are glaciers. You can hike a glacier, and you can also go hiking. There's oh shoot, what's the national park there? It's giant. There's
Alaska National
Glacier
Park.
National Park.
There's no, that's in Montana. It's okay.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
But there's so many like mountains, and there's so much. If you're outdoorsy, Alaska is it. There is camping all over. These people, what I love most is that they eat ice cream no matter the season. It could be snowing. It could be so much snow.
Well, they don't got much
eat
choice,
ice
do they?
cream.
Isn't it cold year round?
No, no.
Year round?
Summer is really nice there, and
Like,
there's so
what's-
many
like
beautiful
Fahrenheit?
flowers that
In the
You got-
winter, you can
like
see the northern
60s?
lights.
Yes, you can see the northern lights there. It is such an outdoorsy
I'm
place.
Alaska. Are you Alaska?
I'm Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. So Alaska.
I'll go Team Alaska, but I just wanted to give Arkansas its.
No,
Arkansas
I appreciate
seems nice.
that.
If you're living in Arkansas right now, you're
just
probably a
gotta go
great
there.
person.
Who put New York against
Alaska's
Ohio?
going up there. Next up, we got New York v. Ohio.
New York.
Come on,
New York.
fellas. In New York, you can
Be a new
you
man.
can go
New
to
Yo-
the
wait.
M&M store.
Totally different wavelengths.
But speaking of Hamilton, you see it on Broadway there. I'm sorry. Continue.
I mean, yeah, it's got Broadway. I guess
It's got
There's
Broadway.
that. I mean, are any of us actually Ohio? There's a whole
No.
joke that
Emma.
Ohio is nothing, dude.
I just
Yeah.
My
I
friend
just-
has a band called Carpet Bombing Ohio.
Wow.
What is carpet bombing?
my mom's whole side of the family's from Ohio, so I've got like a soft spot for it. It is just cornfields for the most
Okay.
part, and then there's like
Cornfields
Cleveland.
are nice.
Ohio
I've been
just
to
sounds
Nebraska, and it was beautiful going through the cornfields.
are pretty good.
Ohio
nice.
kind of looks like
I love
Pennsylvania most
love
of the
corn.
I
time.
think Ohio actually looks more like Nebraska.
You've
I
only
would
been to
say.
Philadelphia, right?
I've been outside. I went to Amish country. But I don't want to talk about that.
There's a
'Cause
lot
that
of
was
Amish
crazy.
country in
That's
New
not
York.
Ohio and Pennsylvania have some very similar looks if you just
I think
drive a little bit out further in the state.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure.
New York
I'm just
also
talking
has
about my
Niagara
experience.
Falls.
yeah,
Yeah.
New York.
New York is so iconic.
It's New York.
It's
New
so
York.
Fellas, it's New York.
Guys,
Statue of
Ohio
Liberty.
didn't even get a chance, and I feel a little bit bad.
I don't think
fuck
Arkansas
Ohio.
also didn't get
Yeah.
a chance.
Ohio
but
just sounds like you were surprised to see someone, you greeted them, and then you like
Oh. And then
fell.
hi.
Yeah, and you mess up your pronunciation because you're
Oh.
like caught off guard. Like, oh hi, oh, like it's like you like thought you saw someone that you know, but then like you
You
just
d-
like.
oh no, you didn't. You thought you saw someone you know. You said hi, and you're
But
like,
it was
oh,
like a
shoot,
random
that's
person, like,
not
oh, hi.
a person.
Oh.
All right, fellas, lightning round. California v. Colorado.
California.
Colorado.
California.
Yay!
California. Okay.
Wait, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa,
wait.
whoa! You can't do that.
Yeah, Colorado's got Andrew, Adele, South Park, Casa Bonita. What else?
What, dude? It's got beautiful ass mountains, bro,
California.
and like skiing and
California
snowboarding.
has mountains.
That's
Are
like
you
the
seriously
spot.
gonna try to put any of those against California?
It's definitely better than whatever mountains or whatever here in California.
Lake Tahoe.
Lake
Tahoe is stunning, and also there is so much. Literally, what's so great about
Guys, we
California,
already put
you
California
go-
on the board.
No,
Let's move
All
on.
right, fuck yeah.
Dude,
Lightning
that
round.
is not
Hawaii.
cool. No,
the-
stop this. I hate that lightning round thing. That was bullshit.
What the fuck
But
are you
Zane,
talking about?
Zane, nobody's gonna.
What about the people who
California-
live in Colorado and want to hear like their arguments? Whatever. We just like skipped over all
Yeah,
that.
Casa Bonita is great. South Park is great. Andrew and Adele, if you're watching this, you're great. What else we got?
It's California, Zane.
It's got to be. You live in
What is-
California right now.
What is California? What does Colorado got that California don't?
Guys,
don't
come
know.
on.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't think it's fair to like not like.
Like, give
Just
it,
skip
like,
over it.
All right, fine. Let's not skip over it. Let's give it its space on the table. Talk.
Talk. Okay, so Colorado, its mountains are beautiful. I had a summer camp there for like 2 or 3 weeks, for 2 summers. And I've lived up in the mountains basically, and it was awesome. Like you just walk out and you just see like literally it felt like paintings like just everywhere
It
you were.
is beautiful
Right?
there. Yeah.
You're listening, but you're not hearing.
I'm
Or
listening,
you're
bro.
hearing, but you're not listening.
I'm
right now.
listening.
You're just
No, no,
I know.
no.
I can see
like,
your brain working.
I
You're
could-
thinking about what you're gonna say next, and you're just gonna like
No,
completely brush all what
I already
what
know what I'm
saying.
going to say next, and it doesn't need much thought. Everything that you just said, right? It's got beautiful. Every single thing looked like a fucking painting, right? Does that make the whole state better than California?
It's definitely a selling point.
If
for
you
sure.
could get rid of one of these
California,
states,
no, listen. California has like a crazy high cost of living. Like that, like
yes, that's
like
true.
that.
So does
that-
parts of
it's
Colorado.
insanity.
Yeah.
Like
Well, not-
Denver,
definitely,
Aspen. Come on
definitely
now.
not as bad as California.
Actually,
California.
Aspen is up there.
Aspen's
is
pretty
up
bad,
there.
dude.
But California, it's everywhere, like literally everywhere. Like it's not even realistic to buy a house here for most
Then
people.
don't live in either state. Go live in Pennsylvania.
But if we're arguing
Arizona.
state versus state, right? Like
Okay. So that too puts Colorado above California.
I'd say
for the
so,
three
yeah.
of us, it doesn't.
What would you do? What if like we had to choose one of these two states to get rid of forever? California or Colorado?
California,
Yeah,
Well,
you serious?
you are
For
the
sure.
only one, Zane.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's the hottest take I think we'll ever have on this podcast. If you could genocide one of these
What I mean,
states,
like, what do they got here?
Okay, hold up a minute, because I do have family in Colorado, and so
oh yeah, 2 of my best friends live in Colorado.
Yeah, let's
and Casa
not-
Bonita has
I don't
Colorado.
think that's
I'm not
like-
saying I want to genocide
South
Colorado.
Park.
I'm just saying.
let's just not phrase it
South
like
Park
that.
alone should
Huh?
convince you. South Park
can we
alone.
move on?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, yeah, lightning round. Hawaii v Illinois.
Illinois.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
But Jay,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
tried Colorado. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Illinois.
Chicago dyes their river green.
Who cares?
They do, and I went there
For St.
when it was
Patty's-
green.
You've been everywhere.
My dad and I would visit Chicago. That'd be our trip every year. It'd be a lot of fun. There's also a Hershey's store there.
So are you Illinois versus?
But
I
I-
hate
okay.
Hershey's, bro. Why do you keep talking about Hershey's?
don't
There's
like
a
chocolate.
Ghirardelli's too. There's also a Ghirardelli's in San Francisco. That's
Wait, is it
fun.
pronounced Ghirardelli?
Yes.
Ghirardelli.
I don't know what that
Ghirardelli.
is.
What
Have
the
you?
fuck?
Have,
What
what
is
have you
that?
been
And,
saying?
It's a
you saying
GH, so I've been saying
Ghirardelli?
like a Ghirardelli.
What is a
It
Ghirardelli?
could be that.
It's both.
It's chocolate. We should take you.
I
We'll
don't
take
like
you.
chocolate.
That's okay.
Um,
Never mind then. Not even white
And
chocolate.
Chocolate kills
on
dogs.
the bedbug
does.
conversation, the only cities that is worse than Philadelphia for bedbugs is New York and Chicago.
So Hawaii.
So Hawaii.
So Hawaii.
Hawaii-
Why would you
Wait a
say
minute.
that?
Hawaii is my mom and my grandma went one year and I was invited to go, but it was the end of my 6th grade year and I was like, I want to stay. So I stayed in Florida. But anyway,
Plus,
it looked fun.
The culture in Hawaii is
you
just
told.
so defined.
I know.
It is such a distinct culture. It also beautiful terrain. Weather's pretty fucking
Hawaiian
fine.
food.
But nobody ever gets to
Yeah.
go there.
I love
Also,
Hawaiian food.
what?
Hawaii-
Yes. What?
Gets
People
what?
only go there on like vacation.
That's disrespectful to
I mean-
every single person who lives in
Yeah.
Hawaii.
It's not that many people.
No. I
It's not-
actually I met a couple people this weekend on set that actually like 4 people were from Hawaii and they said, yeah, sometimes the island life gets a little bit lonely, but they said that they love visiting and going back. Being at home, Hawaii's great. So I gotta go for
I got
Hawaii.
lots of friends. who-
Yeah.
I do
Hawaii.
love
Wait,
I
I
do
know so
love
many
Chicago area. Had a lot of fun. Hamilton's also there. Yeah, they have a spot there.
Hamilton
Okay,
didn't live in
so-
Chicago.
so-
No,
Hamilton,
not
It's 3-1.
Hamilton. Hamilton the musical.
Okay, fellas. So what are you?
Illinois.
What are you?
Hawaii.
What are you?
Hawaii.
All right, Hawaii goes up there.
Hawaii.
Next up, we got okay.
Oh no, this is hard.
It's Maine versus Washington.
I don't know.
They
honestly,
both got nothing.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Low key.
No.
I mean,
Washington-
Washington has Seattle.
That's
It's got
it.
the Space Needle. The
Maine's got
Space
the
Needle's
Space Needle.
cool.
I did a project on it.
I'm gonna
It's pretty
vote.
dang
I'm gonna
cool.
vote Washington here because
Maine's just a
Of-
rip
of-
off Oregon. They both
I'm
got
gonna
Portland.
vote.
No.
Maine's gorgeous.
Oh, they do.
I'm voting Washington here because like the Boom Legion, like they were cool.
What's boom?
Okay.
They were like it's like a phase. It was like a couple years in Seattle for like the Seahawks where they were like
Oh.
really good. They had
Washington's
like
better
Russell
at
Wilson,
sports.
Bobby Wagner, Marshawn
I really like
Lynch,
Washington.
Richard Sherman. Like it was like just like the team. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But they lost the Super
I just-
Bowl.
Although for
but
someone
Maine-
who's from a state that actually has sports, Will's a Lakers fan, which just makes me lose a little bit of disrespect for Washington.
Will, they
Whoa.
did not win.
The what?
They threw an interception on the goal line. Oh,
Yeah, the Seahawks won.
I was thinking about the Patriots Super Bowl.
I know the Seahawks won the Super Bowl because then Russell Wilson was on Teen Choice Awards
Wow.
and he got slimed. Anyway.
Okay.
But
So Maine or Washington?
Wait, but Maine is pretty great. If you haven't been, it's beautiful.
What's
And
in
they
Maine?
Maine.
My
so
friend named Grace.
I
wow.
don't care much about either of these.
What's in Maine?
Maine. Okay, so my family visited Bar Harbor,
Arcadia
Maine.
National Park.
Yeah, Arcadia. We had there's this lovely restaurant in Arcadia National Park. We
So
ate
it's got a
at.
good restaurant.
Yeah, it does. I know other places have that. It's just
The
really
whole restaurant.
It's
beats out
kinda-
all of Washington. It was that
no,
good.
no. But I do love Washington. Washington's great. Washington. I love the culture. I love the trees. Evergreen State.
But Maine has a good restaurant.
Yeah. Washington.
No, I'm just
I had a
saying-
good
I had a
French
good
onion
time.
Washington
sandwich.
produced one of my best friends. So
Wow.
Washington itself
Maine-
produced it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Washington.
Will was
I-
physically
sorry.
birthed out of Washington's.
without Washington, no Will.
Washington's womb.
Yeah, I'm going Washington.
I'm going Washington.
Okay, Washington.
Cool. Put Washy Wangton up there.
Will's so excited.
Okay, next up we got Florida. We got Florida v. New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
It's
New
Florida.
Jersey.
Jersey.
New
It's
Jersey.
Florida.
Okay.
Allie, you're so
Jersey
biased.
Shore,
It's
come on.
insane.
No, like-
I love
okay,
New
okay.
Jersey.
I don't. Okay, Allie.
Yes.
I just for my own amusement. I
Yes.
know we need to go fast, but I really want to hear you argue for Florida.
For Florida?
Uh huh.
Why?
I
okay.
just want to.
She's from Florida. Like
Exactly.
No,
Allie,
no.
Your experience living there can't have been like that bad to knock off like all the other things of, like that are great
Okay,
about
up
Florida.
against New Jersey, I had a great time visiting New Jersey. We picked apples and we picked peaches.
Wow.
Did you
It was
never
so
have a
great.
great
They
time in
have some
Florida?
great farms.
No. Well, I mean, I've had.
Allie, are you in?
I thought you meant.
that alone, that statement alone, to just prove
I
how
thought
biased
you
she is
meant
because she's
about-
like,
No, I thought you
Okay,
meant
but
about
we're
picking
all
fruit.
biased.
I thought you meant about
oh,
like.
I was just specifically talking about fruit when I said, have you ever had a good time in Florida?
Yeah, because I brought up fruit. Okay, so
That's
you're
the
not.
only way you can have
No,
a good
I've
time.
had plenty of good times in Florida. I love Florida. Florida is okay. Florida, we got the Everglades, pretty great.
Disney World.
Disney World's okay. I like Disneyland better. Disney World's
But
so
in the
hot.
context of this, like
In the context
if your
of up
funnest
against New
memory
Jersey.
in New Jersey was apple picking, I'd argue
No.
Disney World is a little more fun than
I
picking
like
apples.
New Jersey. I also like.
Is that a crazy? Is that a hot take? Is that a
no.
hot?
Yeah,
I-
dude, picking apples. It's
But
like the
we had a
gayest
lot
time
of
ever.
fun.
Dude, you can't talk about like, oh, California has such a high cost of living and then base your argument on Disney World, which is like so expensive.
Yeah, Disney World.
That's
like,
that was a different thing. That's like
Yeah, it was a different
That-
thing.
that's
but
a
like,
vacation.
Also,
if you wanna
Disney
talk
World's like a
about
one-time
costs-
payment. Like it's not like you're paying
Yeah.
to live at Disney
I
World.
Yeah.
will say, up against New Jersey, a lot of people from New Jersey, you know, they have homes in Florida. So actually, we have a very similar like crowd of people that are, you know,
I
there.
wouldn't say a lot of people in New Jersey.
Oh, we got so many snowbirds.
I would-
Emma,
Snowbirds?
I am so.
I would
yes.
say a lot of rich
Florida?
people in New Jersey, but like not
No,
a lot
not
of
even,
people in
not
New
even.
Jersey.
And if they aren't having like homes, they literally move from New Jersey to Florida. I guess a lot of people like Florida.
All right,
So
fellas.
That's the appeal.
So,
That's
so
like-
I'm
that's
New
the
Jersey
appeal.
personally.
the retirement
New
New
Jersey.
Jersey
What,
people moved
dude?
to Florida.
Sorry. What are you?
everyone
New
who lives in New
Jersey.
Jersey
Jersey.
complains about living in New Jersey.
My dad's from New Jersey.
My friend Matthew, it was literally going to make a whole movie about why like
oh yeah.
New Jersey is like
Yeah, people don't really love New
It's-
Jersey.
'Cause everyone loves
I
Florida.
will say I did a
I do.
project. I did a project on New Jersey, and it does have a lot of industry with like forests and fruit and stuff like that.
All right, guys. So New
So
Jersey.
New Jersey's
Jersey.
pretty fun.
That's
New
ridiculous.
Jersey.
That is crazy.
It's Jersey.
Florida's
buddy.
a first round exit.
What
Whoa.
good arguments were there for Jersey other than like apple picking? Are we crazy?
I had
just a
none.
better
Disney
vibe.
World, the Keys, like fishing,
It's just
jet
a
skis,
better
Miami,
vibe.
Tampa Bay, the football teams, the sports culture that you were talking about for Philadelphia.
They have the
What
Giants,
teams are in New Jersey?
The Giants and the Jets.
The Giants and the
They
Jets.
play in New Jersey.
Do you care about them? You should
We
hate
beat
the
them every
Giants.
year. It's
you should
great.
hate the
They
Giants.
make
They're
us
in our
look-
division.
They
Well,
make us look
fellas.
good every year. I love it.
We have gotten through 16. We're a little behind schedule, but it's all right because y'all know it's all right.
Round 2.
It's round 2.
Oh,
and
my God.
Zane is already in shambles, bro. We got Texas versus Pennsylvania.
Oh no.
All right. We got to
What
go
are you-
fast, but I'll hear
Wait,
arguments.
what are you thinking?
What?
Based off of this,
What am I
because
thinking? I'm
you
thinking
know,
we're
you
fucked.
know they are going
What-
to be
what are
so.
you
I
both
have no
thinking?
idea what I'm thinking.
I am 100,000 motherfucking % on Texas.
Wow.
Okay, wait. Can I
Yeah.
convince you?
Hell yeah.
You
Wait, hold on. Let's
tried
hear Allie.
already,
Allie, what are you
You're
on?
a
I don't
foodie,
know.
right?
I think I
Hold on,
gotta
hold on,
hear
Allie.
you guys.
No,
I really.
You're a swing vote?
I'm a swing vote. I don't know.
Okay, Emma, let's give you like a minute and then we'll give me a minute.
Okay.
All right, Jacob, you're a foodie, right?
I don't have a timer.
We don't need a
Can-
timer. We
can we
don't
get-
actually have
No,
to do.
he doesn't
strict
have a phone
minutes.
and she's-
It's okay.
Okay, well let's just make a rule if there's no
Just let
interrupting.
me talk.
I know, but I just want to. I want to
Stop
state
talking
that.
about time
I
and let
wanna
me
state
talk.
that.
All right. I know you like to cook. I know you're a foodie, right? Like, Pennsylvania has some of the most interesting food you will ever encounter, okay? And, like, interesting is in, like, you have to try it once in your life, you know? I mean, yeah, we got, like, the cheesesteaks and the tomato pie and, like, those kinds of things. We got Wawa and Sheetz, but Sheetz is worse. We've also got...
Sheetz?
Yeah, Sheetz.
Sorry.
It's like a convenience store. We've also got Scrapple,
Yeah.
which is, like,
Wow.
crazy. It's, like, meat that comes in a can.
Yeah, you told me about Scrapple.
I told you about Scrapple. We've got, all
Meat in a
different kinds of
can?
food. Yeah, meat in a
That's
can.
one of your selling points.
Gonna be
Texas barbecue.
You don't let- you didn't-
Tex-Mex.
Let me finish.
Keep going then.
Let me finish.
But just
How
saying,
long is it gonna be
you're
till
talking
you
about,
finish,
You're
I
talking
guess?
about
I
meat
need
in
to
a
set
can.
the-
You're rambling right now.
like we
I'm
need to
not
go.
rambling.
We
I
need
was
to.
I'm
just
actually,
talking about food
I
'cause
think
I
I'm
know
actually
Jacob-
doing you a favor
Blah,
here
blah,
because
blah,
meat in a can sounds disgusting, and that's not
Look,
that should not be a selling
I didn't
point of
say
your state.
best. I said most interesting. We are the most interesting state culturally.
Okay, but who likes
with
interesting food over
with
good
our
food?
pop culture? We are just the most interesting. We climb poles, dude.
Culture.
Okay, I've heard enough.
That is okay.
Okay.
Where it's exciting
Yeah.
to
I've
be
heard
in Pennsylvania.
enough. Contain yourself.
You contain yourself.
This is a public.
It's really not.
It's a.
Contain yourself.
private.
There are kids in this room. Zane, go.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the food thing real quick. Tex-Mex,
Tex-Mex.
Texas barbecue
Uh-huh.
beats interesting food, good food over interesting food any day of the week.
I side
You want
you
to talk
there.
about culture and characters, or whatever? Texas has literal cowboys living there. Like what? Cowboys? That is crazy. And
To be
it's not.
fair, we also
and-
got Cowboys.
And I know a lot of people think it's just like literally just cowboys living in Texas, but like our states are actually like some of the most like diverse populations like ever. Like in the entire United States. Like Houston, Austin, what's it?
Something else that rhymes with
Dallas.
stin.
Like literally like she mentioned earlier about like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia being like different and
Everything
like,
starts with a P
being
there.
Whatever. Yeah, I know, right?
Everything ends in stin there, and everything starts with a P there. What the fuck's up with that?
I don't know.
Well,
But
we also got Erie.
But she mentioned how like that was cool that there's a different dynamic. I the callback. If you want to do this in editing, I asked Emma, "Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think that adds to your state?" She said yes. Texas, Houston, like all the different cities in like Texas
yeah, but your
are like
culture.
are all way different.
Okay.
The
the
Texas,
cultures
like,
are different.
the Texas-
We got Houston fans. We got Cowboy
Houston
fans.
fans and Cowboys
like
fans, that's what you're going. We
Texans,
got
Cowboys
Steelers and
fans.
Eagles.
Like I'm just saying, like we have that too, and you said that was a good thing. So
But
that's something
everything you
Texas
have,
has that
we
they
have
also
better.
have. They just don't.
Yeah, we do.
We
Our
just argued
people
about
are
the
more
food thing.
interesting.
I know what I want to
That's
pick.
subjective.
Our state.
I know
is
what I wanna
more
pick.
exciting.
Silence. What do you want to pick?
Texas.
I gotta say, I am also Texas.
Okay, I was thinking about.
Emma leaves. Emma's gone. Emma. Oh, she
outta here.
warned us. She forewarned.
Good
no.
Texas
riddance.
is moving
Okay,
on.
I was
Good
just thinking.
riddance.
Okay, I was just thinking about in the grand scheme. I know we didn't include all 50 states, but in the grand scheme of all the states, like if I'm thinking about iconic states, like Texas definitely is more iconic. It is
yeah.
giant too. You know, Emma has to be let back in now.
Okay. Next up, we have Alaska versus New York.
Oh my God.
New York.
New York.
I don't-
It's come on. It's New York. Like New York, Alaska's fun to visit. No one lives there. New York is a lot of people live there. It's also fun to visit, and I gotta say, New York just culturally has had one of the biggest
yes.
impacts
in America.
Well, actually, hold on.
Whoa.
In terms of where I'd like rather live, I think Alaska.
Okay,
Because, like-
good for you, buddy.
like, I don't-
You
I-
and 0.001% of the population.
I would get paid to live there for one.
I don't-
And like,
where are you hearing
cost
that?
of living in New York? I don't want to live in
Yeah.
Amish country.
Okay,
to be
we're just
honest.
poor. Let's look at.
New York doesn't have Amish country. What are you talking
Yes, it
about?
does. I've been there. I've literally seen it with my own eyes. Buffalo, New
I
York.
live next to
Buffalo,
New
New
York.
York. I've literally seen Amish people
I will say
in New
from-
York.
Amish or Mennonite?
Wait, did
I don't
they
know.
already
People
put
who
New
live
York
without
Exactly.
technology.
on the?
That's what Amish people are.
I will
Amish
say
or Mennonite?
New York has
They were
to
Amish.
advance.
know?
I mean,
Because they
it's
said so.
All right.
it's just pretty. It's so iconic, and you know, I don't know. I mean,
Whoa. We already wrote New York?
Well, Will already wrote New
Will
York.
already
I feel
wrote
like-
it, but we could still debate it.
Allie, are you out Alaska?
I love Alaska, but I will say in terms of what moves forward, I just feel like
New York!
I just feel like New York is just so pinnacle in terms of the United States. It's so like the Statue of Liberty. You got Ellis Island. You have Broadway. Do you know how
But,
many
like,
tourists
I'll-
go
Okay,
to Broadway?
technically, we have no idea. It's Statue of Liberty is not on either one.
Oh,
It's
wow. I didn't know
Outside
that.
of its like New
The
York
city?
City though, like what does it have?
I mean, it has.
New Yorkers.
New Yorkers
Well,
or New
okay.
York City?
It has
Outside of
Niagara
the
Falls up there.
It does have Niagara Falls. It also
Really?
has like just
No.
nice places to visit. Has the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes,
It's
that
got-
is true.
Okay.
It's
My
not
mom's
as
from upstate New
populated.
York. Yeah,
also, it's
so-
more updated, dude. It's New York.
Dude, it's got the Hamptons.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I thought the
hotel?
Hamptons were here. The Hamptons?
I'm so
What are the
dumb.
Hamptons?
Wait, I thought the Hamptons were here.
Not the hotel chain.
No, I don't mean the hotel.
what's a
Not the Hampton Inn.
No.
I mean the Hamptons,
I'm
like
pretty sure
the
it's-
place.
She doesn't even know what a Hamptons is. What is it?
Okay,
I just
we're
want to
looking
point
it up.
no one here knew what a pimp was like an hour ago, and they were all using it in their vocabulary.
I
and
would
it was,
know. I was asking the questions of what it meant.
You know, it's hot out here. Okay.
I think we move on.
Okay,
Yeah,
New
I'll
York.
go New York, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do like. Thank you for advocating for Alaska. There,
I think I would
Oh
just rather
shit!
live.
California v Hawaii.
California.
It's
Hawaii.
The
California. Hawaii.
The Hamptons, New York.
Oh, I did not know that.
Hawaii.
It's in
for sure.
Seinfeld.
Oh,
Okay. California.
Hawaii. for
California,
sure.
California.
California.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, Hawaii.
Yes.
No, Hawaii's great. It's just like California is.
It's on an island. You know.
It's also where we live.
It
bruh.
is also where we live. I.
But like we don't.
And
don't
we
really-
can't argue.
Dude,
against it.
I'm a
We all-
California girl, man. I'm undeniable.
We all
Yes.
chose to live here too. We all had other options and chose to
Not
come
really.
to
Well, like with the
California.
industry we're trying to enter, this
could
is
have gone
kind
to
of
the
the spot to be.
Northeast.
Right.
But like, I wouldn't really want to live in LA.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay.
I mean,
Would y'all
agree with
want to
that.
live in
But
LA?
there's
No,
So-
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
live in Philly.
There's so
Exactly.
You all took that away
Wait, so
from me.
California.
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 So much outside of LA with California.
Washington or New Jersey?
Washington.
Jersey.
Washington.
Jersey. Jersey's got more to do than Washington.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
Yes, it
okay,
does.
okay, okay, okay.
Complain
Real
about
quick,
having nothing to do there.
real quick. Lightning round arguments for both. Go.
Okay, she just said that they have more to do
No,
there.
your arguments.
Yeah, I know. I'm going off her argument.
Sure.
So
Fine.
They just said they have. She just said that they have nothing to do there. They like, literally everyone who I've ever met from New Jersey complains about having nothing to do.
Have you ever been to Jersey?
No.
All right, living in New Jersey and then like the state of New Jersey is kind of different. Jersey's got like it's got the Jersey Shore, which is super fun. You can go up and down the coast. It's really neat. They got Ocean City and that's got
It's
a
all, like,
boardwalk.
gravel.
Atlantic City is like the place if you think about like beach places. Like a lot of people base their stuff off of Atlantic City. Was that a monopoly? It could have been a monopoly, but it might not have been a monopoly. So take that with a grain of salt.
But-
Also, they have some fantastic farmers markets because they've got a ton of farms out there.
They do
So you
have a
drive
lot of
through,
produce
and like there's a
culture.
lot of really cool produce. You can go to farmers markets and get like really good produce.
But like, what
It's
sports culture do
awesome.
they have?
The
What-
Jets and the Giants, dude.
That's just
they
like,
have their own hockey team. They have their own basketball team. They root for sports out there.
Gonna be honest, the only thing I know about New Jersey is one of my best friends lives there. So, and one of my best friends
Will's
also
telling me
lives
they
in
don't have a
Washington.
basketball team, but
Yeah.
okay, I know they do because I know they've got a baseball team. Because there was a it was a basketball player or a baseball player or something that got drafted to a New Jersey team, and then he was like, I didn't even know they had teams in New Jersey. What was
Exactly, because no one knows what's in New Jersey because it's such a lame state.
Washington's got UW,
yeah.
which is my best friend's dream school. So I'm going Washington, I guess.
Has a Space Needle.
I don't know anything
has
about
Seattle.
Seattle
Washington-
is
okay.
so much fun.
Washington is the only one
Nature
that I've
is
actually.
beautiful there.
I
And
never
you got-
visited Jersey.
you got
I have
city?
no idea. I am a filthy. I am an uneducated individual.
it? I think you guys just hate me.
That is also.
I just think you have
true.
bad opinions.
Washington.
Zane. No, I
Zane,
think
you're from Texas. Shut up.
Who's still alive?
All right,
Who's still
fellas.
in the running?
All right, fellas. It's
For
time.
much longer.
We are down to the last 4, which means it's a time for
Round 3.
New York.
New York.
Texas
Texas.
versus New York.
Texas.
New York.
It's
New
New
York.
York.
Texas. Okay. hold
We'll
on.
put New York
Wait,
up on the
no,
board.
no. Can I-
We have argued so much.
You're
Let-
not going to convince
Let
us
me
it's
hear
New
your
York.
argument. You're being biased, and you're on a vengeful whatever, like your
Yeah,
little
I
revenge
am.
arc.
So who
Like,
does
just-
valid.
Your little
Zane,
revenge
who
arc?
do you think
Valid.
you will convince?
Well, I want to hear what y'all's arguments against New York versus Texas. Like why?
Oh,
why
us?
New York?
New York.
Why was
dude.
that so decisive?
I just think New York has had such a landmark on. It's left such a hickey on contemporary culture
Whoa.
in the United States. Like
Yeah.
literally, so much comes out of New York. It's like it is the center for like.
Dude, literally, the first word said on the moon was Houston because NASA is based in Texas. What grand feat does the whole state of New York have? We put a man on the moon.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
didn't beat New York
That
City.
is
Also,
that is an integral part of American history. You want to talk about
you-
something
NASA's
leaving New York?
national-
I'm not
and,
saying it's not.
carrying out contempt. Whatever.
Also,
you
NASA's
said.
Texas
in
didn't put a man
Florida,
on the
too.
moon. NASA put a man on the moon, and
Which
NASA's
is based in Texas. You want to know why? Because it's easier to run businesses in Texas because our economy is just that great. You want to know, a lot of the people from California right now are moving to Texas
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
It's like a cheap place to
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
that
really
doesn't
nice.
beat New York.
It does.
It-
You
no,
want to
it
live in
doesn't.
New York in an expensive ass city
No, okay,
where
okay.
there's
I'm not-
rats
I'm not
and
ju-
people
But do I
peeing
wanna
on the
live alone
subway and
in
like
Texas?
yeah, sure, they have a lady holding a torch. Whoop-de fucking do. Like what that yeah, cool.
That's
Statue of
technically
Liberty.
not in
But,
either.
It's just like what? Like Texas has way more interesting cities. Like outside of New York City, what's
Nothing.
So-
But it's just it's
Exactly.
the specific cultural impact that
What-
New York City in
Yes.
particular has had.
But
over-
one city does not beat out all of Texas. There's
Yes,
just
it
no
does.
I
way,
think
and
I
there's
just think
no
okay.
world.
I'm going to go back to your space thing, your NASA thing,
Yeah.
right? That's huge. That's fantastic. That's great, and it was certainly a huge landmark in American history. When's the last time someone went to the moon?
Whoa.
When's the last time someone went to New York City?
Very often.
Dude,
Okay, well,
what?
okay, no, but it's just like that has had a huge landmark in American culture, yes, and
At a specific
and the space race
time.
and everything, yes, but how does that affect where we are at today in terms of America's functionality as a country?
We might have been wiped off the map by Russia had we not beaten them in space.
Okay, so
We
didn't,
might
but that's in the
might
past.
not be here at all.
Wait. Okay.
I don't
Texas
really care,
clutched
dude.
up.
Okay. So
It's New York City.
also,
It's just shut up. Your opinion is just like so
No.
swayed
You
and
wanna hear
biased
my
right now.
opinion? You
It's
wanna
so
hear my
biased.
opinion?
It's so biased.
Let me tell
No,
you
I
my
don't wanna hear your
opinion.
opinion.
Let me tell you my
I don't want to.
opinion.
I don't even want to listen because you're
New
just.
York
I know it's
City.
anti-Texas.
Guys, you talked about diversity. New York City is
It's
probably
so
the most diverse city in America. In just that place.
Yeah, but what are
they
the
have
living,
8
like-
million people living in that area. There's people just just
Living on top of each other,
Living on top
in
of
the
each other,
streets,
yes, but-
living in the subways and
Either-
pissing everywhere.
wait, but
like
but they're
that's just
interacting with
disgusting.
each other.
That's
They're
gross.
collaborating
You
with
keep
each other.
emphasizing the
Because
amount of
people piss
people
in
who
the
are
subway.
pissing. You keep
Zane, have you
going
ever
back.
been to New York?
People are
Texas,
pissing
Zane.
in Texas, we have some
Zane,
decency to
have-
make it to a bathroom.
Zane, have you ever been Zane, have you ever been to New York?
Yeah,
Have you seen someone piss on the subway?
yeah.
Okay, I mean, I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
Dude. I have not seen someone piss on the subway, and I've been to New York occasionally, and
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just got a vibe, dude. What are you gonna do in Texas at night? But New York City,
New York- yeah,
everybody
The
it's
does.
a
stars
vibe.
at night
Nobody
are
nobody
big
sleeps.
and bright. Deep in the heart. Does that song mean nothing?
What the fuck? Where did that
You
just
want to
come
talk about
from?
what you do at night? You go look at the stars. In New York, you're not gonna see any stars because it's all smog
But you get
and
to-
traffic
What?
and loud noises.
I think you
and
just hate
just like
cities.
it's just gross.
I think you just hate cities.
Well, like that's your whole argument is just
All
one
right,
city,
who's
one city
still in
carrying
favor
a
of
whole
New
I'm
York?
entire
still in favor
state
of New York.
just because of
It's
one
so,
city.
No, it's not even. It's not
The
even
people are
city.
pissing everywhere.
Like you guys, like what? Okay, so what has New York given us?
Oh my goodness.
Go down the list. Let's hear it.
What is New York?
what hasn't New York given us?
Let's give it like
literally-
music, maybe. Tex-Mex. Austin right now is considered actually one of the like music capitals of the world.
How do you measure that? Like how is
like
that?
how many like musicians and like songs and whatever are coming out
But
of
New
Texas
York will
or
always
Austin?
be a hub of artists and culture. I mean, it's literally California and New York are the two coasts when you in terms of.
Where would
going-
you rather live though?
I mean,
California.
I would love to live in
No, like New York versus Texas.
New
Like,
York.
New York. If
Are
I
you
could,
guys insane?
Yes.
All right.
Are
First
you
of
guys
all,
insane?
I love the smell of piss. I'm just kidding.
God,
I'm just kidding. No. First of all, yes, cost of living is very high. But assuming in your hypothetical scenario of where would you rather live, that cost isn't an option. Because
that's
it costs,
a big part of where you want to live though.
Okay, well,
No,
in
wait.
terms of where I want to live, then I physically could not live in either one of these.
Yeah.
Because I don't have enough money to pay a mortgage.
Yes.
Okay, go. Then.
Or
Fine.
rent.
Fine.
Also, if we're not even talking, we don't even have to talk about city. I have friends that are living like in suburbs out of New York, and it's very easy to commute into the city if you
They
want
have
that.
the best public transportation in the
I
country.
think Emma though is just arguing because the Cowboys. Like that's literally
No,
like her
I'm
whole
arguing
vendetta
because
against
New York
Texas.
City,
But-
just the city, is better than the entire state of Texas.
It's just not though.
But you're the only one who
It's
thinks
simply
that.
not.
I don't
Like
know.
how
New
can
York-
y'all say one city beats like all
I'm
these other
not.
different cities?
No,
cities.
I also think there's a lot, like even the aspects of New Jersey we liked. Like you can go apple picking. There's a lot of apple picking in upstate New York.
What is it with you and
I don't know. It's a
you
vibe.
can apple pick in Pennsylvania.
You can
but
That's
apple pick in
awesome.
Texas. You want to talk about like farms and farmers markets and stuff? There's so much of that stuff in
Yeah.
Okay,
Texas.
look at Jersey and look at Pennsylvania and look at Ohio. Farms haven't gotten us anywhere. Do not use the farm
Yeah.
argument if you want to convince
You
these
were using the
people.
farm argument.
I know, and
You
it didn't
like
work.
All
farm.
right, all right. Honestly, I'm
New York,
honestly
New York.
more of an urban guy than I am like
Yeah.
a.
Me too.
I love the city life, and I love that you.
There is
Broadway,
city life in Texas.
Broadway
New York
is
on the board,
so
please.
it's so essential to like
Y'all
American
are-
history.
Y'all are arguing
You're
the
not
state
gonna
right now.
get
Y'all are
us
arguing
anywhere.
the city.
You're not going
I
to
mean,
get
the
us
city is
anywhere,
a-
dude.
It's
crucial.
such.
We
it's
dogged on Emma
such-
for arguing just Pennsylvania
Also-
and not like whatever.
also-
y'all are
I'm
saying
not just
y'all are
arguing
just
for
disregarding the whole
Pennsylvania,
entire
Zane.
state.
Stop
for
You
one
mean
assuming
city.
that.
Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Sorry.
So I'm not just arguing because of Pennsylvania. I'm arguing because New York City is better than the
It is.
entire
That's not
state
what I
of
said.
Texas.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you just said that.
I said
just
you
said that.
argued Philadelphia like as one city, like as like your whole thing about Pennsylvania.
Because what else is there in New York?
Because you've admitted that you don't like Pennsylvania, so I was just saying like we were dogging on her
I'm not a
for
huge
like
fan of the
just
state,
going on
but
like
the
one
city.
city or whatever, and now y'all are doing the same.
No,
thing.
you're not wrong there. But I think I just think culturally, New York City is such a fundamental part of
Yes.
Okay,
of
explain
like,
how. Like you keep saying culture. Like what is like
Oh my god! Like
Broadway?
literally Broadway.
Broadway, dude.
You got freaking. Isn't it Sinatra? Like he wrote a whole song about.
he-
He did not write the song, but he performed it.
New York. Sinatra
have-
didn't write like any songs.
You have Harlem. You have shoot.
Yeah, but
I'm
what
not-
cultural impacts are they leaving
The
on the rest of
Harlem
the United
Renaissance.
States?
The
Okay,
yes.
What ripple is like in New York is bigger than
What has
putting
Texas
a man
done
on the moon.
out-
That is historic. That is like on a global
Texas didn't do that.
scale.
The federal government did that, and I don't think you understand
it
that.
happened
So
in Texas.
the federal government
It happened in Texas. You were talking
America
about
put a man on the moon, not
talking about-
Texas. It
Right,
wasn't
you're
just
talking about-
Texas.
you were talking about Hershey chocolates
Houston
earlier.
had a problem. America put a man on the moon.
You're being so hypocritical right now.
Okay. I
It's
think
New
you're
York.
not. You're not. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think you're convincing any of us.
There's no
otherwise.
tie.
I really do.
Y'all
enjoy
literally
it.
gave y'all gave
We're
no
just still
argument though.
arguing.
Y'all literally just said cultural impact this, cultural impact that, but never
I mean,
explained it.
We
I-
did. We talked
You
about.
said Harlem. There's Harlem. Yeah, there's different places in Texas. There's literally a place called Earth, Texas. Earth, Texas. A town called Earth.
Yes.
Like if we're gonna talk about cool names or whatever, like tell me
No.
what Harlem does.
Zane,
What does Harlem
the
bring to the
Harlem
rest of the
Renaissance
states?
brought a huge culture of black artists into light. It was very big. It was like There was a lot. It was a big peak. I forget what time period it was. Also, Broadway is so we cannot, like, that is big. Like, and honestly, that's so unique to New York. No other place.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique
Yeah.
New York is the only place who has plays.
Hey guys, is
No,
anyone here
but the
in
music-
favor of Texas other than Zane? So why don't we just put it on the board?
I'm
Thank you.
This is biased from the get-go.
It's not biased from the
It's
get-go.
not.
Yeah, for
New
you it
York-
definitely was. For
I'm-
you,
Texas is the worst.
you are not being a fair
Dallas is
judge
the
right
worst.
now. You're being
And I
you're
think
being
that
like a not a fair host.
I enjoyed being at Texas. It was a really good time. But
I
New
did not.
York New York just it's so quintessential.
I
They played the Eagles' losses, man. They could have just played Dallas wins, but they played the Eagles' losses. That's not fair. That's not fair.
stay mad. We beat you. Stay mad.
Fellas.
You didn't beat us.
Yes, we did.
We're better.
California versus Washington.
California.
Washington.
California.
California.
I hate California.
Whoa. I'm sorry. How can you be I hate California?
Because I'm here for the film industry.
I also dislike
would not wanna live
California.
here.
What
Generally,
the-
I would not want to live here, but California is better than Washington because
Yeah.
I would not want to live in Washington.
What do you hate about California?
Cost of living.
Okay,
Honestly,
forget about
talking
that.
about
low
the
key,
cost
the
of
people.
living.
The people are like weird.
Okay, I
Like-
can see an argument
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
fair.
Like LA itself, like it's a cool city, right? Has
Have you-
stuff. It's iconic,
have
but
you-
like actually living in LA is kind of gross.
But I'm so
I feel like
I'm-
there's also,
you,
like-
you need to consider that California is so much more than LA. Have you been to any other part of California?
Big Bear Lake or Big Bear, whatever
That's
that
still
place
in
is
LA
called.
County. All of this, LA.
I went
ever
to
been to San
I went to
Diego?
the mountains recently. I don't know.
That's
where it
also
was.
in
San-
LA.
Woodrow
LA
or
has
something. Wood something.
San Diego. We got Sacramento. We got
San Francisco,
Oh, the whole
Bay
Bay, the whole
Area.
Bay.
Oh, I do really want to see San
now,
You got
Francisco.
Monterey.
now we're considering states beyond a certain city. Now we're
Because
going
States-
outside.
Yes, because
Yeah.
California is one of the
Actually has more
biggest
than one
states
city.
in the country.
So is Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, but Texas got nothing.
I'm
Texas
sorry.
is bigger
Texas
than
got
California,
nothing.
actually.
Yeah, I know.
Like
but,
what?
But
Hey,
California.
your guys' logic's just like
No,
bop,
I
bop,
can
bop,
admit-
flip, flop,
I
flip,
can-
flop.
no, no,
It's
I-
the same thing.
Okay,
wait.
Zane. Washington doesn't have that much compared to California.
I would much rather
But
live
New
in
York
Washington.
has a
why?
lot
Why
of
would? Why would you much
Texas.
rather live in
because I
Washington?
wouldn't have to like live in like a condensed, gross city.
But you're
You just don't like cities.
I don't.
Also,
Yes.
wait. What's your experience in living in a condensed gross city? Because we live in like a very
We live on a college campus.
we live in like a very high. What's the word? High standard.
Do I
part.
have to have like lived in it to know I like wouldn't enjoy it?
Well, no,
I've
but
done it.
also, I mean, also, yes, LA
I've driven around
is-
LA for a lot.
But
recently.
also, there's areas in
And I've
California
seen
that
it, and I don't
aren't
like
a
it. I don't like
city.
any of the houses here. They're all disgusting. I've said this before. This is not something
But
new.
you don't have to live in LA to live in California.
Even
also,
just, like,
yes. Also, I again like, the thing with New York and New York City is that New York's I think the comparison of like New York as a state versus like the city, like you have people commuting to city to work. Like it's not that big of a state where you can have individual cities like
Allie.
Texas, like California. I can admit that.
all of California got wiped out by a gender reveal party. Like, this place has wildfires every other day.
Yes,
Like,
because
ashes.
it's a
You're breathing like breathing in ashes.
You ain't. I mean,
you don't
you
get
ain't
that
wrong
in
there.
Washington. At least you have fresh air.
It takes resilience to live in California. Washington people are weak.
Takes resilience.
whoa,
You
whoa.
wanna
Also,
live
doesn't
in a place where
Washington also have forest fires?
yes.
Whoa.
not nearly as bad as California.
How do you know that?
And we're
'Cause
also built on the what it is San Andreas Fault or whatever.
So is
earthquakes
Washington.
and
Yes,
whatnot.
right. Fault goes all the way up.
Yeah, Seattle
doesn't.
has Seattle's on the San Andreas Fault too.
Yeah, no, California definitely is.
feels the effects of it more.
Okay, but I also think like again, like California, it's such a great place to in terms of like the geographic diversity. Like
Oh, Texas
like,
has great geographic diversity.
We're not talking
We're not
about
talk-
Texas. Texas
yeah.
is gone.
saying if it was like if that was
It's
one of your
gone.
selling points, picking New York
no, but
doesn't exactly add up.
Particularly
What,
California.
you arguing about the geographic diversity of New York?
No.
Yes, you were. You were
No, I
saying you saw
wasn't.
mountains and shit.
That was not. That was in like Colorado.
He
or
said that about every single state.
Arkansas.
Also, with California, you have like beaches where you can surf, and then you got mountains
Washington
where you
has
can
beaches.
ski,
Wait, who's
and you
in
have
favor of
so
what?
many different
Washington has
national
mountains you can
parks.
ski.
Dude, at
and
this point, I don't
forests.
even know, man.
Are you California?
I don't know. I don't know.
California.
I live in California. My mom grew up in California. I went to high school in California, and obviously I'm going to college in California. I went to all different parts. So I think, like I live in Sacramento, or I guess I lived in Sacramento. I spent a significant amount of my childhood. My mom grew up, and every single year I go and spend a lot of time in Carlsbad and San Diego. And obviously, right now I'm living in LA, so I've seen California from like it's up all from head to fucking toe.
Yeah.
I've spent a considerable amount of time in the Bay Area, and I think that's why it's just become such an integral part of who I am that I can't ignore that there's going to be a natural bias for me to want to choose California, even though I know culturally it's huge and it's got a lot of diversity, it's got a lot of people, it's big enough to the point where I think it should be split into 2 states, but that's a different conversation. Washington, I just don't know enough about. I know. I got a solid generalized gist of what the weather's like there. I know that's where the Seahawks are. I know that's where the Space Needle is. That's about where my jurisdiction of my knowledge ends.
I just think
Our friend Will came from Washington.
Okay, but Jacob
And you want to know? You know what?
lives in California.
Just, I know. I'm bringing up
Kenneth.
something a little off.
Kenneth is from California. Your roommate is from California.
Whatever, but Texas.
whatever.
His
You know what
loyalty
Texas
switch.
translates to?
We're not talking about Texas anymore.
Friends.
What?
Friends.
Saying we're not.
Friends are.
Okay.
integral
Philadelphia is the city of brotherly
All
love.
right.
Friends.
So California.
California.
part. It doesn't deserve it.
no.
Oh wait. Hey, we got the. Fuck it. It's fine.
What?
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
so upset.
You want me to jump up and fix it?
No, it's the card is full, so
Oh.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Right, California.
Actually, I could just.
I tried,
give
Will.
me.
I think Will's okay. He chose to be in California. Yeah.
What's so good about Hawaii?
Oh my God! It's
Oh, I was the only one who rooted for Illinois.
I rooted for Illinois, but I ended up picking.
You
I
did
love
not root
Chicago.
for Illinois.
Yes, I
You
brought up
picked-
good points, but I said Hawaii.
All
what
right,
was
we
God
got Coast v Coast.
Oh,
New
boy.
York versus
Wait,
California.
Did you do the final round?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, fellas.
Yeah.
But no.
Final round.
I mean,
God.
I don't want to talk because I know I have a bias here, and I have reasons too that are outside of my bias. So I'll just let y'all talk.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. I'm an East Coaster. Technically
I'm an East Coaster too.
Technically speaking, so I'm from Florida on the East Coast. Okay, I think West Coast is the best coast. Like sincerely, and California, I do, I really do. I love it. I love California. I will give my arguments maybe later, but I just love California, and I really want to see it win.
That adds so much.
I will add
I
more.
love California, guys.
I do. I
love
just want to
Texas,
simply
guys.
say that. No, but
Why do you
Shut
love
up about
California?
Texas, Zane. We
Why do
all
you-
had to
why-
lose
why do you love
something.
California? What's
I
going
think we should vote for New
okay.
York because none of us live in it, and we will all have to lose our home states.
I'm down for that.
Honestly-
I'm down for the revenge tour. I don't want California to win.
Okay, let's do New York.
Yeah.
Black for New York.
But that's
I don't care.
I thought
I
I like
the amount of like flips and switches and just like whatever. I'm over this.
Zane?
I think Zane lost all of his friends tonight.
Zane, can we at least agree that California shouldn't win?
Yeah.
wow.
hand.
Yeah.
Shake my
Wow.
hand, Zane.
Wow.
Fuck
That was
California.
Okay.
powerful.
So okay.
So you will have
Okay.
lost Florida. You lost Pennsylvania.
She doesn't care
You
I
about
lost
don't
Florida.
care about Florida. I'd be more upset if California lost. I'm so
I
sorry.
know.
Then we should let California
No,
lose.
wait. Okay, I will fine. I will give my arguments for California. Okay, listen.
Allie,
First-
Broadway. Broadway,
I
Allie.
really, but you know
We're
what?
a little over time, so we got to keep this fast.
Okay, listen. California is just it's so great if we're like in terms of being a tourist wherever you want to visit.
No, it's
And-
the worst for tourism. There's
No,
nothing
in terms
here.
of like, oh my God, the amount of like studio tours you could do around here, and then also visiting San Francisco, and the amount of culture in the Bay Area is rich with culture. From
What kind of like
like
what does that mean?
examples?
Yeah.
the Beat Generation, like the whole yes, like
What's
there is
the Beat
Haight
Generation?
Ashbury.
Wasn't
Who's
that?
that?
Like throughout the country though? Like wasn't
No,
that a
it
movement
originated in
throughout-
Haight Ashbury.
Who are those? Like what is that?
Haight Ashbury is a place.
And
It's where the censorship, there was a lot of censorship going on in the United States, and it started, there was a big Supreme Court case about censorship, and I forget, what was it? It was 10 people, and they all went up to the Supreme Court against the fact that censorship was happening
The
and it all
Supreme Court
originated.
is not in California.
No, but the group
The
originated.
Supreme Court is on the East Coast, and on the East Coast is New York.
But the very group that got this to be a court case, Emma was smiling like she had it, but it's from San Francisco.
Look,
Anyway, but also with California, you got such big trees. You got the redwoods. You got freaking palm trees.
I'm
You got.
gonna stop right there. I don't care about trees.
I
That's
would
okay.
just say,
I know I'm not making you budge,
I
and
really-
frankly, I don't know if I'm making you budge
you're not
either.
gonna make me budge. I really I want to see the redwoods. It's like on my bucket list. I want to go to San
They're
Francisco.
so nice.
It's on my
Like,
bucket list.
John
but
Muir.
Let me
Okay.
finish.
Okay.
If I had to pick a place to live, California just doesn't do it, dude. Like New York, it's so much better at being a city. It's walkable. You
Yeah,
can walk
I do
around.
agree.
You can
But-
walk around.
Yeah, I think
There's
the
public
whole city
transportation.
beats the whole state for me. I gotta go to New York City.
Like there's public
New York City.
transportation. You don't get that anywhere else.
But there is, I will say, like, I think California is doing more initiatives with public transportation, but also, like, I don't want to look at California
see a
about
man
where I
piss.
would rather
You
live.
can
Like,
walk.
because
I would
tourism, New York City?
I would
I-
rather see a man piss than get caught up in the LA traffic.
LA traffic,
take.
LA
Hot
traffic
take.
is bad.
yeah, I mean,
And I like sitting in traffic. I don't mind it. I like putting on a little audiobook.
well,
and sit
none
in
of us have
traffic, but, like,
cars on campus. We can't quite talk about.
I can talk. I've been in LA traffic.
Yes, we have,
We've
but
all
like,
been in LA
but
Allie,
all,
Yeah,
You-
like
you
coming
li-
home from
okay.
set, like student sets, and
If
you're
you
like
wanna
off
talk
in
about-
the middle of
hold
nowhere
on,
and you're
hold on. Yeah, I
carpooling,
know.
you're sitting in traffic. That counts.
You want to
Okay.
talk about lack of experience or something?
Talking
Like
on the mic.
we haven't been in traffic a lot or whatever. You lived in Florida your entire life. You just started living in California, and
No, but-
you're like I think you're just seeing things through rose-tinted glasses.
I'm
'Cause,
not.
Yeah, our time in California has been nice.
No.
but you haven't lived here for like
Yes, okay.
for like
Okay,
A long
You also
time.
haven't
I
lived
have
in
visited-
California.
And, yeah,
You lived
I have been-
on
we're
a
on a
college
we're
campus.
very much in a
no,
bubble.
are you guys? You don't. Okay, I have family that lives here. I have been visiting ever since I was born, my entire life.
What part?
In addition, what part? This part, SoCal. No, not LA.
SoCal.
SoCal.
What's
Also,
SoCal? Stupid.
I have visited San Francisco almost every single year, every other year since like second grade. California is in my blood. I love California.
So you're biased. So the only two people
No.
here that really love California just lived here, and that's why
I'm
you like
not.
or not
I
live,
don't
but
live
it's in your
no,
blood.
but that's so. How can you both present an argument that I've only lived here this short
well,
amount
that's
of
what
time?
he said. I'm saying something different.
Okay, well that was
I'm
me
just saying
responding
you've
to
seen
that.
it like on vacations and you
I have. It's a
you're-
very different thing, I bet, to be a tourist, and I'm experiencing that now that I permanently
To
live here.
be a
I get it, but I also feel like I'm looking at it like, I really do enjoy all that California has to offer. Like, I love that you could do so much here. Like, if I really did want to go skiing, I just go up there. I don't have to go to another
But
state.
would
like
you
I
ski,
did.
Allie? Like you
yes, I
personally?
loved skiing.
Then why'd you say
Allie-
no to the ski trip that we could have gone on?
Oh my god.
What?
Zane,
We could have gone skiing. I said, "Do you want to go
When?
skiing?" You said no.
this
I
weekend.
did.
It was
Oh,
this
I
weekend.
can't do it this
Look,
weekend.
New York
Yes.
actually has weather.
What?
I hate.
So so does
Oh,
California.
God. Don't get into weather.
Don't
Emma.
get into weather.
You're lucky
Tiebreaker.
I'm
Tiebreaker.
so
It
biased.
builds character
No.
and
California
The
has
weather.
New Yorkers
snow.
have
The
and
weather.
have
There's no way you want to live in
personalities
New York's
and-
weather over
okay.
Texas.
The council has spoken.
Oh wait.
Jacob, were you team of California?
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
even know. I just want to get this shit over with.
Me
Oh.
too, honestly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The best
be
states are.
California.
Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
California.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
it's California.
Woo! It's California.
California.
I didn't really
Oh,
care
yeah.
about New York winning. I just wanted everyone to be sad.
California is a
Like
better
I
state,
am.
but yeah, me too.
I'm sorry.
I
know you're
No,
sad.
you're not.
California does
You're
not
not
deserve
sorry.
this.
I am
It's
sorry.
not the best state.
I
It's
just
simply not.
California.
I just really you know what? This is a win.
You're not even from here.
No, and that's okay. I've been dreaming of
a-
living
Well,
in
it's
I
just
am,
it's
and
a
I'm
grass
happy.
is greener on the other side type of thing for you. I just think
You
rose-tinted
argued
glasses.
that you were from Nevada, Arizona, and California. Don't even with me, dude.
Because I
Don't
am.
even.
I am. Hey, home is where the heart is. I got home. Okay, my home is not in Nevada. I'm gonna be honest, man.
But
I was fine with Pennsylvania moving on, but like,
Why
dude,
did you vote for it then?
don't
You
know.
know how much that means to me.
Hey, sometimes I just want to see the world burn.
wow.
Texas was better
All
than
right.
Pennsylvania in any fucking day of the week. Like, what
I
are we
mean,
talking
we
about?
voted for Texas.
Yeah,
again,
Texas
you
won,
know,
bruh.
it won.
I know, but
Yeah.
like you just said, you would have swayed. Like, it's just No, you wouldn't.
California.
Pennsylvania is so much better than Texas, and I'm just
Texas
going to
is
call it a
way
lack
better
of
than New York, too.
experience on
I was talking
all of
about
your
Pennsylvania
parts.
being Nevada.
I voted.
You did not vote in favor
Oh
of
no, I
Pennsylvania.
didn't.
No, you
Sorry,
didn't.
I did vote for Pennsylvania.
Okay, wait.
against
So
Nevada.
y'all would actually prefer to live in New York, like
Yeah.
over Texas?
I would.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, in
Even
a
with
million
like
years.
the snow and like
I would
just
live
like
in
the
Texas in a
gross
million
city,
years.
It's so
all the
different.
garbage. You know, like don't mess with Texas is like an anti-littering campaign. We keep our state clean. You know, New York
Well,
doesn't really do a great
You're
job of
also
that.
not. Again, you're thinking so much about the city, like too. Like I have a friend that goes to school.
But that's all
in-
you guys argued for. You didn't
Yeah,
talk
but
about
New York
anything
City
out
has
of the
Peter
city. That's why I'm
Parker.
thinking
I
of the
brought
city.
it
Peter
up.
Parker.
You said picking apples, Allie.
Because that's all I know.
Exactly,
And I
because
talked
there's
about
nothing to
Niagara
do
Falls.
outside of New York City and New York. But pick apples. Are
we
you
end this?
insane?
Can we please end this?
Please, I don't want to be
I'm
here
in
anymore.
pain. And I want to leave.
Y'all heard it here first, folks. California ended out on top as the best U.S. state.
Wow.
Can't say I'm surprised. Gotta say, it was
was a
more,
long journey to
it
get
was
here.
it was more or less kind of a predictable journey.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
This was long.
It was long. It was
Fellas,
so long.
fellas, I love you. If you're listening this far, I love you.
Wow.
If you love Zane and you want to show him some support, you go to patreon.com/outontop and donate just $2 a month.
And go comment anywhere you can. Just Texas is better than everything else. Because
Pennsylvania is the best state,
shut
and I
up.
need everyone
Just
to know
shut
it.
up.
Good night, everybody.
Just shut up.